Hi everyone, welcome back to Sales, Leadership and Success Coaching. So today I'm going to talk about something really interesting, and it's a topic that comes up a lot in my sales training, in the people that I work with, in coaching sessions, and that's the topic of motivation. Motivation. How do we stay motivated? How do you motivate someone? That's what I'm going to talk about today. Motivation is a tricky thing because there are tons of books about it. Like how do you motivate someone? How do you stay self-motivated? And I think this word self-motivation, I don't think people really understand what it means or how it's actually being applied. So I think motivation can be split into two really simple ways. And that's internal motivation and external motivation, right? Internal, external. External motivation, what is it? Okay, it's really simple stuff. Additional bonuses, extra money, extra salary, competitions, overseas trips, awards from your company, things like that. So, maybe even motivational talks from your boss, from motivational speakers, people like that. So those are what you call external motivation, things that drive you from the outside. And then there's internal motivation, motivation that comes from within, which are your ambition, your goals, your need for excellence, your sense of achievement, as Maslow's hierarchy of needs explains it, self-actualization. Like I said, a very common question from people is, so Chee Wai, how do you motivate this person? How do you motivate that person? How do I motivate my team? How do I even motivate myself? And so my question back to y'all, watching this video is, which type of motivation do you think is the most or the more sustainable version? Internal motivation or external motivation? You really know what I'm getting at. You really know the answer, don't you? So my answer to people has always been, we have to look and search within ourselves for the internal motivation. Even if you are trying to motivate people on your team, or if you're trying to manage a team of high performers, you want to be able to communicate certain ideas or certain directions, certain visions, so that ultimately they are motivated within themselves, not by you. You don't want to be there to have to constantly motivate your people. You don't want to be like, hey, you can do it, or let me give you a 1-hour pep talk, let me show you this video, let me give you some extra money, let me give you some bonuses. Well, we can, and those are not bad things. Don't get me wrong, those are not bad things, and I do that as well in my business, in the teams that I run. I give external motivation to drive them, but these are not long-lasting. These can't be forever. The only sustainable form of motivation, and the correct form of motivation needs to be internal motivation, needs to be the true form of self-motivation. For example, people ask me all the time, say, Chee Wai, how do you stay motivated for the last 15 years? Doing the things that you do, going through the challenges, ups and downs in business, and having to deal with lots of different situations, circumstances, even people. How do you motivate yourself? And how do you keep yourself performing at such a high level? And my answer to them has always been, look, it's because I've never really needed external motivation. It's always been internal. It's always been my goals that have driven me. It's what I've always wanted to achieve for myself. It's the competition within myself to do better than the last time I did it, to be the better version of Chee Wai. It's my reputation. It's the search for excellence. It's the fact that I tell myself I have to represent excellence. Whatever I do needs to be good. And that drives me. That I don't submit bad work. I don't do bad work. I don't produce bad results because that's just not who I am. And that drives me. You know, you don't need to give me an additional bonus to make me perform better. You don't need to give me additional recognition or awards or incentives to get me to perform at a high level. Because it's about who I am. It's about how I'm being perceived by my team, my people, by the world. Of course, more money is always good. More awards, more recognition. Hey, I ain't gonna say no to that. But that's the icing on the cake. Those are the extras, you know. So today, I just really wanted to share this topic with you guys because it's just such a common question in the workplace, in every business, and it's a common challenge, not just for employees, but also for leaders, for business people, for entrepreneurs, for everyone. So I hope I've given you guys some really interesting perspective today. Okay, that's all the time we've got for today. Thank you very, very much for supporting this channel. If you like this video about motivation and how it works, please like this video, share this with your friends so everybody can watch this. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, you absolutely should, because we've got more videos coming your way. And as usual, I look forward to connecting with y'all on social media. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic day.